Hello again. Look at the sky. It's raining already. And I'm out an hour early trying to avoid the rain. It's not supposed to start till 11. And here I am just after 10 and it's raining. What a way to start the video. But while I hide under the station, a bit of good news I suppose. Well, very good news really. Remember last week I went over, had my diabetic eye exam. It's just a routine thing I have to have once a year, every year. Well, all good. The results came in. I didn't mention it in yesterday's video, but it was sort of like a non-result really, because there's nothing degenerated, so everything's perfectly fine. So that's some good news. And some more good news is they finally got the defibrillator up and running at the station now, all wired in, fixed to the wall. And I checked to see if there's any trains coming. There's a bloke in there doing something around the corner to another electrical box, so they're still doing work here, so that's good. There we go, that's some station activity while I shelter out of the rain. It's actually stopped raining for a second, so I'm emerging out the station, going to head into town simply because there's shelter there. I was going to go Polly Steps today, but I'm not going to go and get caught out there. Likewise, I'm not going to get caught out on the sea wall either. So I want to stay around the town in order to have shelter should I need it. Now, back on the good news, bad news business. Pretty bad news, annoying news I should say anyway, just fill you in on that. I was supposed to be going over for my final invasive dental surgery to do with my implants. It's all booked up and all arranged for next Monday. 6 weeks after I'd had these stitches out, which is what they'd arranged their schedule. And turns out they can't align things up with everyone that needs to be there at the same time for the next part of the procedure, which is ridiculous considering what it's cost. So I'm not even going to be able to get in there for the next part of the procedure until the 4th of September. Ridiculous. And that's actually my son's birthday as well. So it means instead of everything being done by my son's birthday, which is what it would have been, and me going out for a meal with him and eating with my new teeth, some of the food I haven't been able to eat for nearly a year, I'm going to be sedated and cut open and having stitches in my gums again, and my son's going to have to be there to pick me up on his birthday. Wonderful, isn't it? Wonderful. So after that bad news, we have to have some more good news, don't we? Can't end on a bummer. Well, the good news is simply this: it's Wednesday, so it's curry day. I won't get my steps in, but I will get me curry later on. So there's every cloud is a silver lining, hey? Every cloud is a silver lining. Curry night, oh yes. Little bit of early morning activity in the triangle, and of all things, the sky looks like it's slightly cleared up, a little bit more of a blue colour, so maybe it won't be pouring down all morning. We can hope. coasters is open today, although if it's raining, not many people are going to sit outside. I like that blue sky though, it's so much better than these clouds we've been seeing. Maybe it's going to turn out really nice. Maybe there's going to be a really, really long video where I have a wonderful walk. Who knows? Lovely. Other end of the triangle now. Flower bed up here. In the big granite container, which is by the pavilions and the bowling green. It's even further down in the hole now since I last filmed it. Obviously someone's helped it on its way. Yeah, really not pleased about the news about my dentist business. It's just simply the delay. It just means realistically that I'm going to have to look back on this as the summer of 2023 was the summer I didn't have any teeth and I was restricted in all sorts of different ways. But on the positive side, it will indeed just be a distant memory next year. A bit like my old phone is now. And I'll just have teeth and I'll have them the rest of my life. And when I'm in my coffin, I will still have these titanium bolts sticking out my jaw to enable teeth to be attached to them. Crazy, isn't it? Looks like these little plants didn't get destroyed during the air show. I genuinely had ideas. Oh, there's one there someone's squashed a bit, but one out of all those isn't too bad. Oh, aren't I artistic? Sorry for all the waffling on about my teeth and that. I guess I'm just my own stream of consciousness, what's going through my own mind I'm sharing. And also I'm documenting it as well. It's all part of the process of how things went with my implants. Right, this won't line up exactly because we've not got the right angle on it and it's a vertical picture, but look at the very last house there, you'll see that in it with the circular window at the top, and you'll also notice there's a central shelter which I never knew about on the seafront, which makes it quite old, along with a pile of whalebones, different ones from the ones I've done before. Here we go. So I placed that shelter around about here in the skate park, which was of course the swimming pool back in the day and the boating lake before that. So I'd say probably around there we're looking at for the shelter, going by the houses behind. Anyway, that was another pile of whalebones on the seafront. Date unspecified, sorry. And of course it goes without saying that the tide is always in up here at the end of the slipway, up here by the Ness and the lighthouse. And there is the Restless off on a cruise or a river trip. There we are, close up of the Restless for Hornby Man, who often comments on wanting to see the Restless. And I always say I'll film it when I go out and about. So I am. There we are from a slightly different angle. And it's nice to see the thing there with the wheels, so it's called the ramp, being used. Because it's normally just sat on the beach on its own. Right, so that's the Restless. Go and get on with my walk. Down the back of Powderham Terrace. This is technically called the Strand. But if someone said to me, could you tell me where the Strand is? I wouldn't have a clue. If someone said where's the back of Powderham Terrace, I was over there, mate. Funny, really. Going to avoid poly steps for a few days, I think, after that dust the other day. Sunny flowers. And those flowers. We're at the Lobster Lounge. And as we approach the fish quay, we look at the sky and see that the rain clouds are forming again. It was nice little acid, and I'm glad I did get out an hour earlier. So if I have to cut this short, I just cut it short. I've still got a walk, and I've still got a bit of a video. And I've still got a moan about my teeth, haven't I? That's the important thing, about a moan about my teeth. Ah, annoying. And there's the seabird. Gonna head back towards the Den area now, which is heading in towards the sunshine at least. So that's better than heading towards the rain clouds. Would be incredibly rude to not get a quick shot of the beautiful display again. Lovely. It's like someone said to me, wonder if the people know that their flower display is being admired around the world. That's what Colin in Canada said anyway. Here is the Den area in all its resplendent glory. Like I say, you look at the grass now, you wouldn't think there was a fair there just less than a week ago. Breeze is picking up now and it's got a bit chillier. So I'll go down and see whether or not the waves have washed that graffiti off under the pier or not. Well, I didn't film my full descent on the stairs simply because I didn't want to fall down. Well, I was too busy trying to film and walk at the same time. No, it's still there. They've obviously used very good paint. So I'd have thought with the constant waves hitting that, it would have all been gone by now. But nope, lasting well. Of course, if it was something official put in by the council, which was supposed to stay here all summer, it would have been gone within the first 24 hours. And as daft as it sounds, with the blue skies visible ahead, it's actually just starting to rain. Hitting me now, it's back behind me. so I'm walking away from it. But I nearly got my hat back out and put it back on again. That's the sky looking the other way. There we go, that bit of wall there, right in the centre. That's where I normally walk along and film back down the beach, in that direction every morning. But of course I'm doing sort of a backwards walk today. I'm heading in the opposite direction. Right, off the beach now, back on firm ground. Looks lovely up by Spray Point. Thing is, I'll go there, time I get there, start raining. Nightmare. They seem to be having fun though, whatever the weather. And you can see the clouds now gathering over the main town, over the top of the Doctors. As I say, it looks so nice. Up this way. Crazy day. So I'm up on the observation deck. That's the cloud over town. There's town. And when we look the other way towards Spray Point, you get what looks like a summer's day. And what a shame really. Can't sort of get off on any long walks, you know, any sort of distances to really get the steps in today. Never mind, always tomorrow, eh? Always tomorrow. And with that said, and thoughts of tomorrow in my head, I'm going to call it a day today, I think. Not my longest walk, as far as distance goes, but I've still been out for well over an hour and a half. So I better get back and check on Mum. And see you again tomorrow, hopefully. Same time, same place. Thanks for joining me, thanks for subscribing. Take care, bye.